So you found a good man or you found a good woman. But what is the definition of a good man or what is the definition of a good woman? It's all subjective to your experiences, what you're into, what's important to you at the moment. A crackhead female could find a good man who also smokes crack like her, and they just have that, like, all you do is dedicate your life to smoking crack, and she loves that about him because that's what she's about. So she's a good man for her. So now that you found this person that's attractive enough, approach them, learn their characteristics, values, morals, and it lines up with what you're looking for, and you deem them a good person. Now y'all in a relationship. Now you have a good man or a good woman. Everybody's definition from what I've experienced is totally different on what's a good man or a good woman. Some men might want a woman that stays home and is domesticated and can take care of the kids and not have the kids being raised by the school system or the babysitter or the nanny or the daycare. The house is clean and this, that, there, and the other. And that's a good woman to a man who desires that. Another man could have a woman that goes 50-50 on the bills because he needs help. He can't do it by himself, or he doesn't want to do it by himself. So she's a good woman because she goes 50-50 on the bills, and that's good enough for him. Another man might want a woman that allows him to stay home and be domesticated, cook, clean, take care of the kids or whatever. And she goes out, works, pays all the bills, pays the mortgage, buys him a car, takes care of all his clothes. And that's a good woman to him because that's what he's looking for. You may have a woman who 6-figure salary, 7-figure salary, very successful, has a house, has a car, a couple of cars, has investment properties, nice investment portfolio, can cook, can keep a clean house, or pays for a maid to come through and handles that, or pays for a chef to come through and handle that. And all she's really missing is some good sex. So she can get a man who doesn't have to cook, clean, work, or anything, but gives her the good D and stays dedicated, knows where to be found, usually stays home, don't be out there in the street, don't want to argue, nothing. And she deems that I found a good man because it's relative to what she's looking for, what she needs in her life, whatever void that he fills it for her. And she feels complete. She got the money, she got the house, she got, the job, she got whatever, everything else she needs, she got. She got the chef to come cook, she got the maid to come clean. She just needs companionship in her life. A dedicated, reliable companion. And it's a good man because he provides her with what she needs. On the other spectrum of that, a lot of us say, I want a good man, I want a good woman. But if you found what you're looking for, whatever that good may be, are you equipped to give that good man what they want or what they need to want you back, or to want to stay in a relationship with you, or even get into a relationship with you? You can see somebody say, oh, I want a good man, or I want a good woman, and you're just judging like you ain't even all that good yourself. But you can't say that, because what they deem is good, and when they find that person who's good and gives them what they need, whatever characteristics that you see and you don't like about them, that person may be like, oh, that's good enough for me, I'm good, that's all I needed, that's exactly what I was looking for, what that person, he or she, provides. So you can't frown your nose up at somebody and be like, well, you ain't no good man yourself, or you ain't no good woman yourself. You don't know what these other people are looking for, and whatever you deem not to be good in that person, like I said with the first analogy was the crackhead. She might be smoking crack saying, I want a good man. You looking at her like, but you're a crackhead. Nothing good about you. She running across this other crackhead dude, and he like, oh, you perfect for me, Martha. We can smoke crack together in the alley and live happily ever after. So who are you to judge who's worthy of a good man or a good woman? because it's all relative to what it is that we deem to be good, what void that we need filled, or what we desire to have in our life, and everything is different. Yes, there's a standard or a basic or westernized list of what good is, and all we can do is be the best we can possibly be and do what works for us as individuals. Now, I think I've grown to be a very, very good woman over the past 8 years of my self-love journey. I mean, reading all these relationship books, articles, and things like that, talking to different people in relationships, divorces, single, cheating, dedicated, all that, happily married, talking to people, reading psychology books, and really learning how to get to the root of things. I think I'm a good woman by westernized like definition, old school definition, and new age definition. I mean, I guess I'll make a video playlist of the things that I've learned and things that I've changed about myself over the past 8 years, of the qualities that I've picked up or added on or just did a whole 180. I think I'll make a playlist of those things and kind of expound on each one and how it came about, or what it is that I do exactly. And if you want to see a video on why I'm single, or why I think I'm single, or why people tell me I'm single, leave a comment down below and say, do the why am I single video. Because the past 8 years of my self-love journey and the research and the studying and of relationships and psychology have really changed the dynamics of the dating scene for me. And I haven't been dumped in 8 years. And I haven't dumped somebody and then called them and be like, well, let's work it out. Let me give you a second chance. I think I made a mistake. Yeah. So what a good man or a good woman is all relative to what you need, what you desire, what void you want to fill in your life, whatever you deem to be good. And it can be anything. And if you're a good enough person to be demanding or even asking, where are the good men at? Where are the good women at? It's all relative to who likes the particular or specific qualities that you have, if they're good enough for that person. So who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? Like, how you gonna ask for a good man or a good woman when you're not good yourself? And who am I or who are you to judge on when someone says they're a good woman or a good man? They might be good for somebody. Their particular qualities are good for somebody. It may not be what you're specifically looking for, but it may be exactly what somebody else is looking for. So that good man and good woman saying is very relative. And there is no right or wrong answer to what a good man or a good woman is. There is no right or wrong answer. If you're looking for somebody and they got what you need, whether we see it dysfunctional or not, or whether we see it as overachieving or not, it's what those two people were looking for. And it works for them. Comment down below if you want that single video. But I'll talk to y'all later. Love some.